going on, everybody? This is George with Stockhouse, and we're back with another live trade recap slash breakdown and my thought process behind this trade. On Mondays, we're gonna start dropping videos like this, more educational style. So comment down below what would you like to see next Monday. It could be anything, options explained, whatever you think, whatever you would like to get more information on. So just comment down below, and then we'll see what we can do either next Monday or the following Monday. But on this particular trade or day, which was September 1st, 2023, we were looking at both the upside and downside. As you can see early on, we opened up, we were closer to 500. We were looking at the 499 possible early entry if it played out, or the 500 entry, right, to the upside, or we were waiting for the 490 downside play. So whichever one the market gave us, it was definitely a patience game. You could easily try to pick up the dip around this area and thinking, okay, now we're going back to high of day. Now that's what patience really needs to really pays off, right? But anyways, I do take two trades here, and you're gonna see me take two trades within 5 minutes. And they're all on this video, recorded nonstop, and you'll see my thought process behind both. So anyway, so here is I want you to see I have 15 contracts pulled up. Um, the 490 puts, and like I said, Nvidia. This is the 1 minute chart on Nvidia, and you can see here. Um, we're about a 492 more or less, right? And then this here is ES. This here is ES, and pretty much S&P 500, or you can watch futures, right? Or you can watch SPY, whichever one you prefer. Me personally, I like the bigger numbers here on the ES. It's just something that I've been watching, especially if I'm comparing this to the market. Um, but anyways, yes, this is the 1 minute ES. As you can see here, I got room all the way down to here. It just depends on what happens, right? What Nvidia starts doing and whatnot, right? So you can see here, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna press play. I do have 15 contracts pulled up. I do get the early entry here in, right? Why? I like how it's weak. It did not. It tried to push up here. It's like no, it broke already. This little area here, this 492 area that it kept struggling. Like it kind of bounced a little bit, came back, and then broke right through. So I like how it didn't go right above, and it kind of held below 492. Right now, my stop here that I'm thinking now is 493. Right, it's 493. Anything an aggressive push above. Right. Fill is 273. As you can see here, my P&L will start showing here. So we'll play this a little bit. Now, try to push here. As you can see here, try to push. Buyers didn't.
Damn, this is slipping so quick here.
Buyers weren't strong enough there.
Are
They
you guys
let it
trying
go.
this? Waiting for a bounce.
Now, Nor's waiting for a bounce. I'm already in this. Nor's playing this a lot better. He's being a lot safer. It is Friday. Like I said, I like how I held the 492 several times. Right, as you can see here, broke, held. Now it tried to shoot back up. Did not. Stop loss. Still an aggressive push above that area or right into 493. Now, what I don't want to see here, I see this is dropping, and this is starting to hesitate from the bottom. But you got to remember the key area is 490, so it's okay. It's already had a long push, so this is normal. Like I said, I'm already up here nicely. You can see here I'm up $300. Can you see here? No. Let me see if I can adjust this. Um, as you can see there, I'm up already $300, right? So I could sell this and scalp, like I could have scalped that. That would have been an easy 10% uh, from that entry, super quick. But like I said, I'm already up 10%. I like what it's doing. I am gonna be weary or like on watch just to make sure this doesn't like just
490
start
puts on the
bouncing
video is what
crazy.
I'm looking at.
Now, as you can see here, ES kind of wants to do a red to green. No, they comes back down. Okay, let me
Remember,
give this a second.
Amazon came back down
Comes
quick.
right back down
Just to break 140.
on Nvidia.
Battery low.
Now again, remember this area. Look how they're stepping back in and bringing it back down. I love that. I love seeing that. This, if this was gonna come back and see high of day, in my opinion, this would have hit already my stop, which was 493. That would have hit there on that small green candle. If the buyers were like, you know what, we're not ready for this 490, let's bring you back up. All right, they didn't do that. They're weak on the buying it back up here. They're not really aggressive. It's low volume. You can see this candle here, slow volume. I'm like, okay. So I'm still okay with this. I'm still okay with this. I'm only down at the moment 75 bucks. As when I was up here, you saw that at the most I was probably down to $3,300. And break even still. Like so it's like everything's alright. I'm okay with everything that I'm watching, right? The buyers can step in at any given second though. So you see
That was a
my
60%
cursor?
trade on SPY.
You see my cursor over the flatten button. What does that mean? I'm ready to get rid of this position. Because you can see here, I have 5 in, so I scale out a lot, and you're gonna see how I scale out in this trade. But what this button does, instead of selling market, because that's only gonna sell me 5, flatten is gonna get rid of my whole position. So I'm watching. I'm like, okay, because this is where the buyers can step in. So I'm watching this. I'm like, okay, let's see. My stop again, 493, an aggressive push into it, or a break and hold above it, right? But I like how we're still holding this area. But you can see here, I got my cursor over the flatten button, just getting ready,
With
just in case I do
three
have to
strikes
stop
on the
out.
money. Imagine what at the money did.
So you can see I'm not even down 300 bucks right there. Now look at what ES is doing here. Big green candle here on ES. I'm like, oh yes, I like this. Why? This is not pushing. The buyers are not really stepping up. Now volume's starting to pick up. Look at the volume starting to pick up. Time and sales is
Nice
starting to
margin.
move now.
Beautiful.
They're starting
Go
to move.
work, baby. Go work.
The ask is staying below 492. I like that. Big green candle on ES here.
All right, so now that we got a big bounce here throughout the market, let's see what's weak and what has strength.
Volume is picking up. Look at this. Look at that. It almost went green to red there while the markets had a bounce, right? So I'm liking this. I'm calm. You can see I'm just chilling, drinking some water, cool, calm, and collective. You cannot be stressed out while you're in the trade. Okay, now, like I said, so far things were looking good, but let's see here. 493 is my stop. Nope. Look at that. They try to shake some people off there.
We have news in 1 minute, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
492 is kind of
See,
holding on the ask. It's not getting above. It touches, brings it back down. Look at ES still pushing
Did
here.
I signal? No,
Sellers are
because
keep stepping
Nvidia
in.
was right there. We might have had to switch. Like I wanted you guys to
Look at
focus
that.
on the
Green to
Nvidia.
red. Just trying. Look at that.
Christian, what's the news?
Beautiful.
uh,
Beautiful. Look at this. While the market's pushing, we did have news. That's kind of scary. You got to be careful. I totally forgot the news was there. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I did forget. Again, I was still ready to stop out whenever given time. Cursor still over the flatten. But now look, this is looking good. ES is finally starting maybe wick here. Hopefully they set up a nice uh, rejection zone where it can start coming back down.
Oh,
Let me see.
oh fuck.
PMI
Boom.
manufacturing.
Boom. Look at that. Drop like crazy. First target just hit. 489.34. That was my first target. Finally getting some red here. Some selling here on ES. Look at that. Now, like I said, I scale out. My cursor went from flat to sell market. Why? Because that's what's gonna sell me here. I still have 15 contracts for in my position.
Yo, bro.
Boom.
That took so long to fill me. Oh my
Selling on the
god.
drop.
Oh,
Sold another five. Down to five. Oh man, y'all not gonna believe
Bro, I
it.
just cracked
Y'all not gonna
1,000
believe
on
this.
that.
bro, I caught that with half my.
So now, why did I sell over here instead of selling everything at the bottom now? Because I was still expecting 486. You can see here, this I have a key level here, 46 and 30 some cents. Now I wanted that to break for that last five, and then I would have played 485 separately, right? Now what do I end up doing? I was like, okay, this kind of buyers can step in here. Nvidia, if you know Nvidia, Nvidia's my second favorite stock this year. From what I've learned, and then like you, since you play the same stocks, that's why it's important to play the same stocks. You get to understand how they react in certain areas, on how far they've dipped, and if they're gonna continue moving forward. Like, okay, you know what? This is a great trade. That was like 70% right there, on those peak contracts, right? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get rid of this. They kind of bought it up, kind of aggressive. Uh, ES is not getting bought up yet, as you can see here. And then that was kind of aggressive. I could have held it. I was already in the green. I was only had five, but I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's a great Friday. I'm not gonna get too greedy here, right?
I'm switching to 485 puts.
And it had more room. Look at that.
And I caught that on.
Like I said, it's all right. It's all good.
In a long time.
Bro, that was
Now I'm
insane.
going to
Bro,
fast
that was
forward
crazy.
here to where I take
Look
my
at what
second
I
trade.
just posted my P and L right there.
As you can see
Nice.
here, this is 8:45.
Yo, it's still going.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have my 485 puts ready.
Sorry. Let me shut up.
Now look where it
Market
bounces.
red to green.
So
Now
now
just
I
came
kind
back
of
to
like
Nvidia
this.
did.
You're bouncing here at low day, right? So this is kind of setting up like for another trade for me. This is again, I had another. This was my next target. Um, so
Oh,
I
you were
really wanted. I
seeing
did want
those.
to sell on the
Okay.
break of that
Let's see.
for those last five contracts. But anyways, I like how it bounced super close to my this level. And now what I want to see here is this H into it, 486, and then the next big key level is 485, of course, right? Now this is a good spot where like, okay, could this be basing out? So you have to be aware of what the market is doing, right? So I'm watching this just to see how much room I have. Like I said, my total room was here first, and then the next one was gonna be down here around this area. So I want you to pay attention to a couple things here.
I'm getting ready.
So Nor didn't get to. It happened so fast, and the reason why I was able to catch it because I was already in from earlier, right? So it was super smooth. It was easy to catch for me because I was in before that. Nor didn't catch it. He's gonna end up playing this. He likes how it bounced around 486 for continuation. When you understand the stock, you know when it wants some more.
For this entry here. Market's bouncing.
All right, so now I want you to see real quick. I'm gonna rewind that just so you can see it again. Now I just swapped to 485 puts, zero contracts in. I have zero. You can see here in position. Um, I still have five from where I was selling. Now
I'm
watch
getting ready
me.
for this entry
Watch
here.
this. Now I'm like, okay, no wait.
Market's bouncing.
I put 10, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play with eight instead. Why eight? That's half of what I had this morning on my first trade. I'm only willing to, I'll win size down. I'm good. I'm not gonna sit there and risk and get all like you know what I mean, like oh I'm greedy. No, I'm gonna go ahead and size down. I'm only gonna play with half of my position that I normally play with. Already like I said, I already had a great trade. I didn't even have to take this, but it did look good, right?
45 puts
So
are
that's
two
why I
dollars
put
and
eight
fifty
there.
cents here.
So now, like I said, this is my next key area.
I'm in these guys 45 puts for Nvidia.
All right, so Nor's in. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for 486. I'm actually waiting for this level to here to break. I'm playing this safer. Just like I said, I'm not getting greedy. I'm trying to be as safe as possible now. Just conserve capital, and so I'll wait for this 486 break. Now, boom, just bought 486. Now the ass is kind of up here, so that's not. You don't want to see that. So you don't want to see that. You want to see that come back down and meet the in the
Oh,
bid.
there it goes. At least I'm able to fucking catch that, right?
Boom, comes right back down below
So
486. I'm like,
fucking
Oh,
okay.
annoying.
nice.
Now target here is 485. See, I have five,
Guys,
and then
I'm
I'll
about to get
probably have
out.
three runners just in case.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. Oh my god.
Boom, you can see here. Watch the ass. The ass keeps popping up over 485, right? So I don't want to see
I'm
that.
out.
I'm
Three
selling
dollars and
five.
fifty
The
cents had
ask
to
is
fill
holding
there on the sell.
485. So I'm holding
There we
three. I'm like,
fucking
okay,
go.
let's
But
see
I
if I
just
can get some
fucking
more here.
me off. If I was in,
Takes too long. Look
I
at
would
that.
have
Starts
held to that
popping.
45 break.
Wow. I'm saying, and I say, you know what? It's it. I'm good. I'm done. Great Friday. Um, and then I'll show you here my fills, and I'll show you how much I made. Um, this biggest day, one of the bigger days that I've had in quite some time. Made over 2,600. But anyways, I know this is a longer, drawn out video. Just is a longer trade, and so longer trade means longer, longer breakdown video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you would like for me to go over on the next video, just let me comment down below. Or any other educational videos that you would like us to drop on a Monday. Thank you.